So it's about 10:15 at the moment, so I'm just getting everything set up for the trip to go. So as you can see, my bed is a bit of a disaster zone. I'm already getting my bags and all sorted out, so everything's just going along the way it should just before a big trip. I'm just getting all my supplies that I need, if I need any extra bungees, stuff like that. My ferry is at 4:30, or it departs Dublin at 4:30, so I have to be there very early because last check-in is actually 3:30. So I need to leave this house, I think, at 2:30. It should take me less than an hour to get to the port, and then everything should go smoothly from there. So let's skip ahead to about 2 o'clock when I get the bike set up. The weather is absolutely perfect today. Like, it's going to be an absolutely amazing ride. I mean, look at the weather. Like, this is as good as it gets in Ireland. It's a bit breezy, but I think it should be fine. So I'm fashionably early, to be honest. So I'm just going to head to the port now, even though I'm early. It seems like the traffic's heavy because the weather's so good. So, but yeah, time for some time in France. That first day when you go out traveling again and everything just feels weird and sluggish and weird and sluggish, and it takes a while. It feels so good to be out riding again. Oh my god. For context, the weather in Ireland for the past 3 months has been abysmal. I think it's been the wettest 3 months we've had in a very, very long time, where it rained every single day. So we've only started getting sunny days since last week, and I was like, thank my stars, because I needed it. Oh, this doesn't look good. I wish I could stop, but I have to get to the ferry. Also, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do with a model like that. That's the latest model. It looks like they broke a brake hose by the looks of it, because they're leaking brake fluid. Okay, bike feels good. I gave her an oil change and a filter change, as you saw in my last video. So she's running really well. Ah, good. The lights went red behind me, which means I don't have cars breathing up my bum when I go around these bends. Cars take these bends way too fast. Crashes around this area are common. So I take them slow. And especially because the bike's weight is different now, I'm gonna get used to it. I should be able to get fuel around the corner. Ooh. Okay. That's a lot of... Seems a lot of people are out touring today, and I'm not surprised given the weather. See, in Ireland we have a saying, when the weather's good you take it. So for motorcyclists it's pretty much the same thing. Weather's lovely, aside from the breeze just being a bit breezy. In terms of the bike's performance, it's performing fine, except now that I have more weight on the back than I did on the London trip, it does feel lighter on the front. So I might redistribute the weight just to avoid any issues. So I suppose now that we're in the traffic normally, I suppose I can give a bit of insight into how this trip is going to be from a YouTube perspective. So I'm going to be doing this in episodes rather than the big lump sum video I did for the London trip, and that's for a reason I'll get into after this trip is done. But I'm mainly testing out a modified setup, modified settings, and this is going to be the format that I'll go on for the rest of the videos in my future. So we're going to be doing one day at a time, 1 day per episode, or 1 episode per day essentially. So this will be the entirety of day 1, which will be me getting to the port, getting on the ferry, my travel over to Cherbourg, and day 2 will be me disembarking the ferry and then finally learning how to drive on the right side of the road. Oh, those Vespas are nice. Look at those Vespas. I've almost forgotten what it was like to drive in warm weather. Heavy goods. So there's a congestion, I think, up the... Actually no, it clears up right at the port. Perfect. So I got by the congestion. So it should be smooth sailing for the rest of this. Although I think that's going to be pretty bad. It always is. Somebody's staring at their phone, guarantee you. Yeah, what usually happens is somebody stops at the lights, the traffic's bad, they're there for ages, the phone comes out after 10 seconds and they're getting engrossed in something and they're not looking what the hell they're doing. Right, at least they're not waiting there. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was like green for less than 10 seconds. Ugh, that's so annoying. Alright, we're off to the races. I almost didn't know where to go there for a second. Okay, all the way to the end. This lorry on behind, I'm assuming it has livestock in it because it smells both amazing and awful. You know the way you smell a farm and you're like, oh, that's disgusting, but oh, it's also proof that there's life here. It's that sort of smell. There's Ferry's cars on the side. Roger that. Same as last time, no changes at all. Car check in. And I am fashionably early. How are you?
Do you have a booking reference?
Yeah, 1 second. Yep. Here you go. Lane 1.
So off on your left, you just go through there's like a blue shed. Just park in front of it.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate it, thank you. Thanks again. Alright, that was quick. So down, turn right, follow the vans. So, oh yeah, I see what he's doing. Okay. Oh, deja vu, boy. Although this is a different ferry entirely. I'm rolling onto this one, not going up the ramp, which is good. Wasn't a fan of the ramp, to be honest. Very slippy ramp. So this is a different ferry entirely. The last ferry I boarded for the London trip was Ulysses. This is the WB Yates. There's Poolbeg, power plant, famous red and white smokestacks. Everybody's familiar with. You'll probably see it on an Irish postcard, for example. It's an older part of Dublin, but it's getting quickly modernised. Okay. Let's see what they want me to do. I have to watch the gaps here. Straight? This way?
In the middle?
Yep.
Okay, super. One guy will be with you shortly, okay?
Okay. Okay, I just entered my room and I can't bloody see. Where's my flashlight? I can't use my flashlight. What? Hang on. Oh, I dropped my cards. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording. Okay, there we go. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. So I got a single room, got a bathroom, got a sofa. Perfect. Oh, we can go to TV. Sweet. Nice. And I've got my little workspace with my little stool. Nice. I like this place. Right, I'm all settled into my cabin. I went to have some lunch. Had a nice ham and cheese panini. Pretty good. Probably show you a picture right there. The ferry hasn't left yet. I think it leaves in about 45 minutes. But to be fair, I was gonna wait. But I think I'm gonna take a nap because I am so freaking shattered. So I think I'm just gonna set my bed up and then I'll go up to the deck in order to see the pushing away from the dock. Okay, I'm frankly curious. Are you a one pillow person or a two pillow person? So I'm a one pillow person. I can only sleep on one pillow. If I have two pillows, not a chance I'm gonna be sleeping. Pretty much everything was done for me already. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a nap. Just set a 40-minute alarm and I'll feel the ship starting to move. So I think that'll be my cue down to run up and then just start recording the ship setting off. Oh God. So I missed the departure entirely. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I was out and I slept for like 1.5 hours. So I'm pretty shattered still, to be honest. Although that's more than a nap, so it's gonna be natural that I'm gonna be groggy and sleepy, but I can feel it's definitely sick as well. So the illness that's been plaguing me since Tuesday is still here apparently. I'm just gonna rest up as much as I can. So it's probably gonna be, I'm not gonna explore as much of the ship than I planned to. Although to be fair, I didn't really plan to. It was mainly I was just gonna rest in the cabin. I'm gonna start editing the video for day one and then just go from there. So I'm absolutely tired. So I already had my early lunch, so I'm fine. I'm gonna have my supper later on. I brought something with me to have, so I'll have that. I'll probably pop out again just for liquids, because I think I will need liquids during the night. Shower was amazing. It was so good to have a very hot shower. Like, it was super hot. So when you set it to max, it's too hot for you, which is great. So I was able to have a comfortable shower as a result. Other than that, there's nothing really for me to say or do. It's more that I'm just going to keep myself occupied for the next 20 hours until we get to Cherbourg. It's going to be 12:30, I think, by the time we dock. And then by the time I get off the ship, it's probably going to be well past 1 o'clock. Which I don't mind, to be honest. It gives me time to get off the ship, get out of the harbour, get out of the port, then start getting used to the roads, and then once I start getting used to the roads for an hour or so, I'll look for where the first campsite is, which I think is south of me. So I'm going to start heading that way regardless, so I'll map that out before I leave the ship. I'll probably actually pay for it and book it before I leave the ship as well. Although, if I still feel really bad tomorrow morning, I think, due to the fact that I just feel bad, like this is supposed to be a camping trip, but I don't really relish the thought of being sick in a tent on a campsite. It just sounds like hell. So I think I might end up getting a cheap hotel or a B&B or an Uber or whatever they call them these days. But anyway, I'll check in now in a couple of hours. I'm exhausted. It's currently around 6:30. I went to bed last night around close to 7:30, 8 o'clock sometime. And I tossed and I turned the entire night. I waged a battle with whatever is hitting me at the moment. I feel like I went 10 rounds with Rocky, to be perfectly honest. I took a COVID test. So I brought a COVID test with me just in case. I took it, it's negative. So I think I just gotten another flu. It's so weird, I just don't understand, because I got it on Tuesday. I suffered with it for a few days. By Friday I was much better. And then starting yesterday, the moment I got in here, I started feeling terrible. I thought it was just fatigue, but I didn't get to explore the ship as much last night, although I'll explore it this morning. I'll have my breakfast first and then I'll have a look around. So right now I'm trying different methods of setting up my setup. So I just clipped it to my my cap right now, just as in a casual setting. It's not really secure. Like usually you clip it here, but then it ends up dangling around and stuff like that. So my breakfast is Weetabix. And I brought a metal canister of my remaining milk from my house yesterday. Oh, I need to get my bowl. Oh, maybe my bowl's downstairs. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. It's in my thing. I didn't bring my bowl. Right, we're improvising. I want my breakfast. Right. So, a bit of context. I've been eating Weetabix since I was a toddler. So, when I was growing up, my family couldn't afford baby food and stuff like that. It was expensive back then, to be honest. Like, it's expensive now. So, I was very picky when I was a toddler as well. I ate Weetabix. For some reason, I just resonated with Weetabix. So, I've been eating Weetabix since I was a toddler, every day. Non-stop. I never skipped a Weetabix. So, that's why I brought Weetabix with me. So, I can't do anything with it right now without a bowl. Although, I can do one thing with it. If I use the entirety of the milk in here. So, we're going to just squish it in there, I guess. So, if I just start breaking pieces of it off. So, I can mix it in there just like a smoothie, I guess. Because the thing is with Weetabix, you could drink it. I'm also going to take paracetamol as well. Yeah, it's just I like eating it out of a bowl.
Midday, French time. We are approaching Cherbourg shortly. We'll start to slow down to pick up more pilots once part on board. We'll make our way and expect to be alongside in approximately half an hour from now. That's around 12:45 alongside, and shortly afterwards ready for discharge. So please, hope to see you again in very near future. Well, thanks for attention. Good afternoon.
Let's go.